Respected dear young friends, welcome. My salutations to you for your being regular, giving me a chance to study and talk to you on Geetha. My gratitudes also to you, and also my congratulations that I'm sure this Geetha wisdom is adding the thinking ability to you and the authentic knowledge you are getting to think, decide properly in your life, every aspect, smaller than the smallest to the bigger than the biggest in setting your goal. I wish and pray that you continue studying Gita, getting guidance continuously from Bhagavan Krishna. Welcome again. Today also we'll enjoy. Today, like every day, you have three topics. But the three topics will be today, instead of the common sense thought, we will have Bhagavan Veda Vyasa details, glory of Lord Veda Vyasa. Today being Guru Purnima, Vyasa Purnima, 5-10 minutes we talk about it. Then we do our Bhagavad Gita. Then we do our Bala Mukunda Ashtakam, the fourth mantra we have to learn. Okay, in Gita today, in continuation of practicing the presence of the Lord in all the names and forms, few more guidances are given to us. So far, what we have learned is Bhagavan as Avyakta Murti, which we can experience only on the seat of meditation. The other expression of Bhagavan is the Vyakta Murti. Every Murti form is only of Bhagavan. But somehow we have practiced all of them to be as if independent from Bhagavan. Therefore, those impressions got gathered in us so much that we are taking them to be that way real, not as divine. Like we called the pot as pot, 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 pot so much that in the mind, the moment you look at it or remember it, we are saying it only as a pot. We are forgetting that it is mud in that form. And the moment you say our necklace is very good, or the ring is good, or the bangle is very good, this is what we got trained. Nothing wrong in it. But how can you forget the gold which is behind? So remembering the gold first, then giving only due value to the ornaments is the way of wise. Here also, basically everything is that Lord only. Then have that respect and reverence to everything. Then at the Vyavahara level, according to your duty, what is to be done, do only that much. Therefore, by not doing wrong things, we are avoiding the misery or problems. By doing what we are supposed to do, we are safe. Because when we don't do what we have to do, then also sin of the omission comes. Third, by seeing the God, we are divinizing our personality, we are strengthening the vision of divinity. So, by knowing everything as God, the godly thoughts are increasing. By doing what we are supposed to do, our sin of omission is avoided. By avoiding anything other relation or reaction to the world, we are not invoking problems. This is how this particular chapter and these practices help us. So we will be today doing our that 18th shloka, I think. Clear? Now before that, about Bhagavan Veda Vyasa. Before that, let us do our daily prayers. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. ओम शांति 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 ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrusham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhe Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Sadgurum Tam Namami. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Friends, having done this beautiful everyday invocation, adding two mantras to it. Today is Bhagwan Veda Vyasa Jayanti. Therefore, it is called as Veda Vyasa Purnima, also called as the Guru Purnima. Now, see, the whole world is created by God. In the created world, Bhagwan has created human beings also with intellect. And then Bhagavan wanted to guide those human beings to rightly live life so that his life is an asset to himself and the world at large and not liability. So too the Lord wants every human being to evolve till they reach. Now, to protect oneself, to live life beautifully, and also to evolve to reach the ultimate, be attentive. We have to keep on doing, and what we have to do depends on what the doings of ours are decided by, guided by the thing called as jnanam. Therefore, that Lord alone who created this world, that Lord alone who sent us in this world alone to guide us by giving us the jnanam time and again comes in the form of the Guru. Therefore, God alone comes as the Guru to give us the jnanam so that we live along with according to that jnanam for our proper living of life so that our life is an asset to us, asset to the world, not a liability. So to we keep on evolving. And when that God Himself, when He comes to give us the jnanam, that is called as the Lord's expression, called as the Guru. And that Bhagavan's Tattva, called as Parabrahma Tattva, alone is the Guru Tattva, which is permeating everywhere, coming in the form of Guru Parampara to guide all those who want to get guidance. So, and those who get guidance and follow, they are called disciples or the Shishyas. And the one who gives that guidance is Guru. So every Guru comes from the Guru Parampara. All Guru Parampara comes from the Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva is nothing but the Paramatma only, expressing in that form, as I told you, to give us the correct jnanam or vision so that we live a perfect life for our own success and evolution without troubling ourselves or the world. So therefore, Parabrahma himself is the first Guru. Dakshinamurti Bhagavan himself is the Guru. Narayana Bhagavan himself is the Guru. Hayagriva Bhagavan himself is the Guru. Dakshinamurti Bhagavan himself is the Guru. Krishna Vande Jagat Guru himself is the Guru. The Atri, the Bhrugu, the Vasishta, the Gautama, the Kashyapa, the Angirasa, the Pulastya, the Pulaha, the Vishwamitra, the Jamadagni, the Shuka, the Vedavyasa, you know, the Yagnavalkya, the Vaishampayana, the Suta Mahamuni, all of these who gave us the Jnanam, they're all the Jnana Gurus. Then the Narada, Prahlada, Vibhishana, Anjaneya, they're all the Bhakti giving Bhakti Gurus. Then the Patanjali Maharshi, the Kapila Maharshi, then Vyasa Bhagavan again, then the Hiranyagarbha, they all are called as the Yoga Gurus to us. So in every of the Marga, the Guru Parampara has come to go on teaching us. And the same Guru Tattva at different generations comes as that or the other Guru, one or the other form and Rupa, Nama goes on guiding. Therefore, and among all these great Gurus, no one is less that way because everyone are expression of Bhagavan only. And yet, if you see the quantity wise the work that is done to save the humanity, the amount of work done by Bhagavan's expression in the form Veda Vyasa has not done by any other expression. Therefore, if you consider as one guru as greatest because of his contribution, it can and it has to be Bhagavan Veda Vyasa himself. In fact, Narayana Bhagavan himself, as required or discussed or desired by Brahma Adi Devatas to save, protect the entire knowledge, he came in the form of Bhagavan Veda Vyasa. Therefore, मुनि नाम अभी हम व्यासः भगवद गीता में आएगा 10th चैप्टर में. We chant the mantra व्यासाय विष्णु रूपाय व्यास रूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्म निधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. व्यासाय विष्णु रूपाय. Therefore, in short, today the one whose birthday we celebrate, Bhagavan Veda Vyasa, is Sakshat Paramatma's Narayana's avatar. Point 1. Today, you worship every guru, no doubt, but because today's Vyasa Purnima, first worship Vyasa Bhagavan, then any of the guru. You have your own gurus, you worship them on their birthday. Who says not? On Vyasa Purnima, Vyasa Jayanti, without worshipping Vyasa, how can you do others? ये सरासर ठीक है क्या? By which you are promoting all gurus, but you are forgetting Vyasa only. Vyasa is the Mula Guru, no? Now, why Vyasa Bhagavan is great? First of all, he is Narayana Avatara only. Now, at the time of Vyasa's arrival, when Vyasa Bhagavan came, all the millions and millions of Veda mantras and all, which were earlier revealed, were almost forgotten only, as if gone into unmanifest stage. That is why Bhagavan came as Vyasa. First work what he has done was, he remembered and brought all the Veda mantras of wherever they were scattered. He brought them, codified them, compiled them, edited them, and made it 4 parts or 4 names. Highest of the work done by Vyasa Bhagavan is giving the 4 Vedas. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda. Then he gave 4 Upavedas. Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, Gandharva Veda, Sthapatya Veda. Then to understand these 8 Veda and Upaveda, you need to have special vocabularies, abilities, etc. For that sake, he gave us 6 Veda Angas. Those who study Veda Anga alone get qualified to study Veda. So these Shiksha, Kalpaha, Vyakaranam, Niruktam, Chandaha, Jyotisham. These are called Vedanga. तो वेद अलग है, उपवेद अलग है, वेदांग अलग है. So Veda he gave, he compiled, Vedanga he compiled. Then he gave us this Shadvangas of the Veda. When we study them, then we become qualified for thoroughly, correctly, perfectly understanding what is given in Veda. And the 4 Vedas are Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharvana Veda. The 4 Vedas names I told you, 4 Upaveda names I told you, 6 Vedangas also I told you. Now, once this he has done, he has given it to his 4 Sishyas to spread the Veda Parampara. The Paila, the Vaishampayana, the Jaimini, and Sumanta. These are his 4 Sishyas to whom he gave each of the Veda, told them, you spread it to your disciples. Because of that spreading of this only, the Veda Shakas, even now we have, and every one of you and me belong to one or the other Veda Shaka, which is propounded by one or the other Shishyas who have come from Bhagavan Vyasa only. First thing. Second one, same Veda Vyasa Bhagavan, when he understood that the Vedic knowledge cannot be immediately understood by the lesser qualified people, he gave us the Smriti Granthas. Out of 18 Smriti Grantha, few of them are given to us by Bhagavan Veda Vyasa himself. Then, as if it is not sufficient, to make it more easily understandable, Bhagavan Vyasa himself has given to all of us, some of them say 18, but some of them say 108 Puranas. You know, they say there are 18 Mahapurana, then 18 Purana, 18 Upapurana, then 18 Lagu Purana, 18 Kila Purana, 18 Ati Purana, 18 into 6, 108. Some of them say 18 Puranas are given by him. You know what are they? Matsya Purana, Markandeya Purana, Bhavishyat Purana, Bhagavata Purana, 4, Brahma Purana, Brahmana Purana, Brahma Vaivata Purana, 7, Vishnu Purana, Varaha Purana, Vamana Purana, Vayu Purana, 11. Agni Purana, Narayana Purana, Skanda Purana, Padma Purana, Linga Purana, Garuda Purana, Kurma and Skanda, 7. 11 plus 7, 18 Puranas. You know how much it runs to? All the Puranas, if you put together, around 45 lakhs of shlokas. Now, which is the poet in the whole universe who has given so many of the mantras? Each has got such a great knowledge to give us. Now, instead of celebrating Vyasa Purnima and Vyasa Jayanti, you only celebrate somebody. All are good, but first Vyasa. So, he's the Veda Vibhajakaha, then giver of the Smriti Grantha, then giver of the Purana. As if it is not sufficient, he has given us Mahabharata with 1 lakh of shlokas, in which every of the knowledge is given in these 18 parvas. Bhagavan Vyasa. Thereafter, the Vedas have the Upanishads in which the quintessence of knowledge is given, the Tattva Jnana. And in those Upanishads, running into hundreds and hundreds of them, different times, different rishis have given same truth in a different manner. So those for a gross intellected people, there appears some difference or contradiction. To sort out the differences and contradictions and to prove that in all the Upanishads, same one Paramatma Jnana is given, he has written another book that is called as Brahma Sutras. In 4 adhyayas, in 555 sutras, taking into 193 adhikarana, taking all the important seeming differences of the Upanishads, he brought oneness in all of them. One Vedavasa done all of that. And he is made a Shishya, Prashishya, he taught all of that to them. The Puranas he gave to Romaharshanaji, he gave it to Sutaji and others, so they went on spreading. 1 point. Second, third, that Vedavyasa Bhagavan, being expression of Bhagavan, he is eternally always there as Chiranjeevi. Therefore, wherever, all our Sanatana Dharma Shastra, Jnanam is given, that place is called, as what? Vyasa Pitha. Through that speaker, Vyasa Bhagavan alone is speaking. He being Chiranjeevi, if you have bhakti to Vyasa Bhagavan, you will have his darshanam also. He is very much there. And forget all gurus, everyone. Just one Vyasa Bhagavan, taking him as Bhagavan and Parabrahma. If you do daily Namaskar and Upasana, you will be able to understand the essence of all scriptures and how to live life for the outer inner successes, also for spiritual unfoldment. Therefore, today's, though we call it as Guru Purnima, it is Vyasa Purnima. Let us celebrate it as Vyasa Jayanti only as first. Okay. Today what I will do for you, having given you the glory of Vedavyasa Bhagavan, what we will do is 1, 2, 3, 4 slokas of Vyasa Bhagavan I will chant for you. Listen patiently. Then we will do 108 names of Bhagavan Vyasa chanted. Then we go for our Om Sri Vedavyasa Sadgurave Namaha 11 times, which will start today. Throughout life, every day you have to do to get the blessings of Vyasa Bhagavan. Then we will go to our Bhagavad Gita as well as Bala Mukunda Ashtakam. So this is our agenda today. Because today is Vyasa Bhagavan's Jayanti, let us celebrate it that way. In fact, after that Ashtotra Puja, I will even chant for you one shloka from all those compositions which Vyasa Bhagavan has given. So let us do all these 2-3 things. The first one, just fold the hands, salute and remember Vyasa. Om Vyasam Vasishtanaptaram Shaktehe Pautramakalamasham Parasharatmajam Vande Shukatatam Taponidhim Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Namostu Te Vyasa Vishala Buddhe पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमय प्रदीपः अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अफाललोचन शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः. See, we are studying Geetha that is given to us Though Lord Krishna is the one who gave Gita Jnanam to Arjuna, but putting it in the prose form and putting it in Mahabharata and has given to us is by Bhagavan Veda Vyasa only. So as I said, 4 mantra Ucharana is over. Now we chant 108 names of Lord Vyasa. You keep on saying Om Shri Veda Vyasa Sadgurave Namaha, or listen it and repeat this mantra in your mind. Just quickly repeat in your mind, not vocally, just feel it. You can do it because it's only online. So, Om Ata Shri Veda Vyasa Ashtottara Shatanama Valihi, Om Vasudevaya Namaha, Om Jagannathaya Namaha, Om Parasharyaya Namaha, Om Tapodhanaya Namaha, Om Veda Vedanga Tattvajnaya Namaha, Om Purana Purushottamaya Namaha, Om Vedadharaya Namaha, Om Vedagamyaya Namaha, Om Mula Veda Vibhajakaya Namaha, Om Divya Yogasanarudhaya Namaha, Om Yoga Pattala Satkataye Namaha, Om Srimate Namaha, Om Koti Manmatha Sundaraya Namaha, Om Puranarshaya Namaha, Om Punyarshaya Namaha, Om Pradyumnaya Namaha, Om Varadevataye Namaha, Om अनंतवीर्याय नमः, ओम अनंतश्रिये नमः, ओम अनंतांगशयाय नमः, ओम विभवे नमः, ओम अनंतादित्यसंकाशाय नमः, ओम अनंतशीर्षाय नमः, ओम स्वभावैजे नमः, ओम अनिरुद्धाय नमः, ओम लोकभर्त्रे नमः, ओम लोकातीताय नमः, ओम सतां गुरवे नमः, ओम विश्वयोनये नमः, ओम विश्वरूपाय नमः, ओम विश्वचेष्टाप्रदायकाय नमः, ओम प्रभवे नमः, ओम संकर्षणाय नमः, ओम सुरानंदाय नमः, ओम कमलापतये नमः, ओम अच्युताय नमः, ओम नारायणाय नमः, ओम हरये नमः, ओम कृष्णाय नमः, ओम केशवाय नमः, ओम केशिसूदनाय नमः, ओम महाधनाय नमः, ओम परानंदाय नमः, ओम गोविंदाय नमः, ओम भक्तवत्सलाय नमः, ओम वरैण चर्म दीप्तांगाय नमः, ओम इंद्रनील समद्युतये नमः, ओम हृषिकेशाय नमः, ओम महाबाहवे नमः, ओम प्राग्वंशाय नमः, ओम अमितविक्रमाय नमः, ओम पद्मनाभाय नमः, ओम पद्मगर्भाय नमः, ओम सर्वसिद्धिप्रदायकाय नमः, ओम वामनये नमः, ओम भामतये नमः, ओम त्वष्ट्रे नमः, ओम तर्काभीतिकरद्वयाय नमः, ओम महावराहाय नमः, ओम देवेशाय नमः, ओम भ्राजिष्णवे नमः, ओम अनघाय नमः, ओम अग्रजाय नमः, ओम स्वयंभुवे नमः, ओम सर्वपूर्वेड्याय नमः, ओम दिव्य यज्ञोपवीतधृते नमः, ओम ईश्वराय नमः, ओम परमात्मने नमः, ओम जटाजूट विभूषिताय नमः, ओम वनमालिने नमः, ओम मेखलांगाय नमः, ओम अनाद्यज्ञानभञ्जनाय नमः, ओम कंबुग्रीवाय नमः, ओम वृत्तबाहवे नमः, ओम पद्मपत्राय तीक्ष्णाय नमः, ओम नारसिंहवपुषे नमः, ओम श्रीमते नमः, ओम अजाय नमः, ओम अनंताधिकाय नमः, ओम प्रभवे नमः, ओम महोदधिशयाय नमः, ओम विष्णवे नमः, ओम विश्वव्यापिने नमः, ओम जनार्दनाय नमः, ओम परर्धये नमः, ओम प्राणदाय नमः, ओम सौम्याय नमः, ओम वासिष्ठान्वयसंभवाय नमः, ओम जगत्सृष्ट्रे नमः, ओम जगत्रात्रे नमः, ओम विश्वसंहारकारकाय नमः, ओम अधोक्षजाय नमः, ओम अव्ययाय नमः, ओम साक्षिणे नमः, ओम योगीश्वराय नमः, ओम उरुक्रमाय नमः, ओम वेदव्यासाय नमः, ओम महाबोधाय नमः, ओम मायातीताय नमः, ओम जगन्मयाय नमः, ओम वसुजानंदनाय नमः, ओम भर्त्रे नमः, ओम मुकुंदाय नमः, ओम मुनिसेविताय नमः, ओम द्वैपायनाय नमः, ओम देवगुरवे नमः, ॐ भगवते नमः। ॐ बादरायणाय नमः। ॐ श्री वेदव्यास महर्षये 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 नमः. Friends, will chant Om Shri Vedavyasa Sadgurave Namaha 11 times. And this should be there every day when you get up in the morning. On the bed only before you come out, just chant 11 times and say, Hey Vyasa Bhagavan, please be with me throughout the day and bless me with best of wisdom so that I conduct well, succeed, serve and reach the ultimate. This way you can do. Okay? Just remember Vyasa Bhagavan is here there in your heart and just chant Om Shri Veda Vyasa Sadgurave Namaha 11 times. And every day you do it. Start Om Shri Vedavyasa Sadgurave Namaha. 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 Friends, as I promised you, one by one things of Vyasa Kruta Rachanas in a minute or two we will chant. First Brahma Sutras. Omata Sri Veda Vyasa Pranita Brahma Sutrani. Om Athato Brahma Jignasa Janmadi Asya Yataha Shastrayonitvat Tattu Samanvayat. This is Brahma Sutra. No, Om Atashri Vedavyasa Vibhajita Ishavasya Upanishad mantra. Om Ishavasya Midagam Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagatu Tena Tyaktena Bhunjithaha Magrudaha Kasya Svidhanam. Now, the Smriti Grantha, though given by Krishna, Bhagavan alone Vyasaji wrote, Krishna and Vyasa are same. So therefore, Bhagavad Gita Shloka. And what is the best shloka we can chant of Gita, which you have already seen in the 9th chapter only, the 4th and 5th shlokas. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Om Maya Tatamidam Sarvam Jagadavyakta Murtina Matstani Sarvabhutani Nachaham Teshvavastitah Nacha Matstani Bhutani Pashyame Yogameshwaram Bhuta Brunna cha Bhutastaha Mamatma Bhuta Bhavanaha. So the Brahma Sutra Vaisa, Upanishad Vaisa, Smriti Grantha Vaisa. Now we have to do the Mahabharata Itihasa. Again, Itihasa Mahabharata, it has got a beautiful text, Vishnu Sahasranama. The Vishnu Sahasranama shloka we chant, it is equivalent to Sahasranama and Mahabharata also. Om Vishwam Vishnurvashatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bhuta Krut Bhuta Brudbhavo Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavanaha Yagno Yagnapatir Yajva Yagnyango Yagnavahanaha Yagnabhrudyagnakrudhyagni Yagnabhugyagnasadanaha Yagnyantakrudyagnaguhyam Annamannada evacha Atmayonis Swayanjato Vaikanasavagayanaha Devaki Nandanaha Srashta Kshitishah Papanashanaha. Now Vyasa Bhagwanji also give Puranas. So from Bhagavat Mahapurana, one shloka we chant Om Janmadhyasya Yatonvayaditaratascha Artheshvabhignaswarat Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavaye Muhyanti Yat Surayah Tejo Vari Mridam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Sargo Amrusha धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि, सत्यं परं धीमहि. Like that, so many shastras. Now one or two shlokas of Guru Parampara for all of us. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Sada Shiva Samarambham Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayana Sutra Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Lastly, Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sharanam Guru Deva Deva. Thank you, friends, for patiently listening. This is what is today Bhagwan Vyasa Jayanti, our tribute, our service, our salutations, our worship to Bhagwan Vyasa. The real tribute to Vyasa Bhagwan will be only when we study all our Sanatana Dharma Shastras, live according to them, be successful in the outer world, and also be successful in spiritual growth. And along with that, the entire Sanatana Dharma, our Shastra Jnana, and our Rishimuni Guru Devata Parampara, especially Vyasa. When we do the prachara of all of that, that is the real celebration of Vyasa Jayanti. So today's Vyasa Purnima, Guru Purnima, first worship is to Vyasa Bhagavan, then only to any other gurus. And the real worship is studying Shastra, living life accordingly, growing spiritually. Thank you. Now we enter into our second topic of the day, that is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We are into the 9th chapter. The name is Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya Yogam. Now the topic under discussion is what? Ki Bhagavan having given through Maya Tatavidam Sarvam his Avyakta Rupa, then he told us he with his Maya only created the entire world. When the world is created, he comes to maintain or protect the world as Avatara whenever required. And when he came as Krishna or Rama or any Rupa, people taking him only as human being, insult him, don't worship him. Thus, they live life not by guidance of God, but by their own wrong choice, and they suffer. They are called as Rakshasi Masurim Chaiva. Then Bhagavan told those who are Daivi Prakriti people, knowing me to be the Bhutadim and Avyayama, they worship me. This is the topic going on. Then how they worship me? When the question was asked, then the answer was Satatam Kirtayanto Mam Yatantaha Yatantascha Dudavrataha Namasyantyascha Mam Bhaktya Nitya Yukta Upasate. Then the same thing, how do they do? Jnana Yajnena Chapyanye Yajanto Mam Upasate Ekatvena Prataktvena Bahuda Vishwato Mukham. In this way, the Mahatmas, those who have the Devi Sampada, they always tune to me and worship me. And through the guidance of Guru, live the life as I told in the Shastra. When it is said that Ekatvena Prataktvena Bahuda Vishwato Mukham, in so many forms when they worship, how do you say that they are worshipping you only because you only ordinary Krishna, one Krishna? To this, Bhagavan now started giving the answer in which two things is accomplishing. One, he is proving to us, telling us that whatever we see are his own expressions. Second thing, through that, what is he telling us is in those forms, I alone am there. That way, do the worship. Don't differentiate, separate. What I am giving you the list of the things to be separate from me. No, in all those forms, I am only there. Then what therefore is total sadhana as we gave today in the introduction? Ki, it is by talking it as pot to pot to pot, we have forgotten the substratum, the mud. In the same way, involving so much in Vyavahara with the things and beings of the world which are in name and form, we have forgotten that in and through that one common Bhagavan alone is there. Remember, whenever we see one Paramatma or oneness, in that oneness, all love, all kindness, all compassion, all sharing, all forgiving, all these beautiful things only come out, because of which the life is so beautiful. And wherever we see something different from us or from the Lord, There the biasness starts. There the differentiation starts. In the differentiation, then something you have to say as good, other as the bad. When something is good, we get attracted toward that, we get attached. That which is bad, we get repelled, we become aver to that. And through the attraction, aversion called raga dvesha, our entire life will be struggle, struggle, struggle to get what we like, to get out of what we don't like. It never ends, because the problem is not in the world, it is in our mind that we have the likes and dislikes. And that is because we have seen the world as different. That is because we have not seen one God only everywhere. Therefore, what is the practice? Practice that in and through everything, one and one and one Lord alone is there. Keeping that in the heart, in Vyavahara, do what is to be done as our Dharma tells. More than that, involve not in anything. By this, what will happen? All the impurities go away, mind becomes very subtle. With that subtle and pure mind, what is that one God? We inquire. When we inquire, we discover that one God, which is said as Maya Tatamidam Sarvam Jagat Avyakta Murtina. That one God is discovered or explained or discovered and experienced as the all pervading pure consciousness, existence, and bliss. With that experience of that Lord as me, our journey completes, our spiritual unfoldment happens. Thereafter, nothing to achieve for us. Being there, we just serve the world as ordered by the Lord. This is what you and I have to thoroughly understand as a students of Bhagavad Gita, students of spirituality, the people born in the Sanatana Dharma, belonging to great Rishi Parampara like that of Veda Vyasa, we have to do this one. Okay. Now, how come you are, when they worship differently, they worship you? To this question, what Bhagavan started giving the answer yesterday we saw, Aham kraturaham yajnaha swadhahamaham aushadham mantrohamahame vajyam ahamagniraham hutam. In this way, Bhagwan, in the yajna, whatever are used, in the form of all of them, I only am there facilitating for you to do that yajna, to invoke my blessings for your own evolution or happiness. Then yesterday we saw the shloka, as regard the relations are concerned, in and through all of them, I alone am there. What are the relations? Pita hamasya jagataha. For the entire world, I am the father. Mata, I am the mother. Dhata, giver of the karma phala. Pitamaha, the grandfather. This is one set. Then second is Vedyam. I am the thing worthy to be known first of all. Because I am the truth, I am the reality. First you know the gold, then you make any ornaments. First you know the mud, then you make any pots. So first you know me, then you play in the world, knowing that the whole world of names and forms are my own expressions. This is why Bhagavan is Vedyam, then Pavitram. If at all anything purifies us from all non-positive is that Lord only. Then Omkaraha, as we saw already in our earlier 8th chapter, etc. The Om, from where entire Vedas have come. The Om, which is the name of the Lord, symbol of the Lord, support to achieve the Lord, that Om is me only. तो भगवान कहते हैं मैं ही ओमकार भी हूं. Yesterday we saw all this. Then Ruk Sama Yajurevacha, as we spoke today in the form of Veda Vyasa Jayanti, all the Vedas have come. The Vedas are nothing but the Shabda expression of Bhagavan only. Therefore, Rugvedmai hu, Yajurvedmai hu, Samavedmai hu, Atharvedmai hu, Omkarmai hu, Vedyavastumai hu, Pavitra Karnevalamai hu, Pitamahamai hu, Matabhimai hu, Databhimai hu, Pitabhimai hu. This is what we have to practice. So you do salutations to your father and grandfather. Serve them. But heart in heart, you must know, in their form, the Lord alone is there. So the Lord is seen through them and they are respected and revered as we have to do in that way from our own mind. Listen carefully this thought. From our own heart, from our own recesses of personality, the wrong notions that the world is something other than God, that is replaced by everything is generally Paramatma, particularly one or the other relation. So the relativity is external, but internally deeply, whether it is mother or father or grandfather, through every one of them, that one God alone is there. Because what is God? Pure existence, pure consciousness. Now, if the God called existence, consciousness is not there, will you have your mother? Will you have your father? Will you have the grandfather? Your uncle? Nobody रहेंगे. Their existence and consciousness called as God. Expressing in this form is mother. Expressing in this form is father. Like the mud expressing in form is potter. In this form is gamla. In this form is the lamp. In this form is a plate. Don't you see? In the same way. So yesterday we were told all this. Now continuation of that is today. Today's shloka is very beautiful, very crucial. In this also around 10 or 12 things are told to us, and we are told that in this form I alone am there. Bhagavan कहते हैं. Then what is therefore we have to do in this form? Bhagavan alone is there. That faithful acceptance we have to keep on practicing. This is God. This is God. This is God. Like the child is told, your name is this, your name is this, then that is how he becomes familiar with that his name. So to eat is told his mother, his father, his uncle, उसको बोलते हैं, then only he gets the relation. Then he tells, देखो बेटा, that white one, there's a cow, there's a bull, and there's a parrot, that is a tree. So he is being given the training. Actually, they're all wrong trainings. पहले उसको बोलना है, बेटा, in all these forms, it is God only. God in the form of parrot, God in the form of the titli, God is in the form of the tree, God is in the form of ocean. If you tell all this to the child right from beginning, he will never miss the God. He'll be a great devotee. He'll be a great jnani. He'll be a great savior of the world. He'll not be a competitor of the world. He'll not be egoistic, selfish fellow. He'll not destroy the world. First, ये education देना चाहिए. Everything is God in this, and that form. But because these are all given in our Shastras. In our Guru Parampara, when the Shishya go to the Guru teaches Shishya first all this only. Then only other languages, other sciences, or all other literature he will teach. First, he teaches that. But today in our country, secular nation, the constitutionally not allowed. Our Shastras should not be taught. Our Shastric way of education should not be given. They were all nonsense has come. I need not spoil my mind's mood. Your mind also talking non-positive about it. But as such, what training to be given to the children right from beginning or this? At least you, the youth, now start saying. Don't call it as a mic. Say the God in the form of mic. They were respectfully deal with the mic. You are a devotee, you are a knowledgeable person. One day, if your upasana is great, in that mic, the God will appear to you. Like it for Prahlada, in that pillar, Bhagavan appeared. For so many devotees, Bhagavan is appearing in those murtis. Thousands and thousands and thousands of temples we have in India and our world. Millions are worshipping. To many of them, Bhagavan is giving Rakshana, Palana, Poshana, Prinana, everything. And those who have highest meditational or devotional practices, he is even giving darshan. To how many Krishna Bhaktas, Lord in the form of Krishna, gave darshan? To Rama Bhaktas, to Hanuman Bhakta, to Devi Bhakta, so many. So this is a main education. This is what you have to learn. Okay. Today we'll do the 18th shloka. Okay. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ नवमोऽध्यायः राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच 18th mantra. Straight away 4 times I'll chant. So you also can join. Om Gatir Bharata Prabhu Sakshi Nivasah Sharanam Suhruto Prabhavah Pralayah Sthanam Nidhanam Bijamavyayam. Again, Gatir Bharata Prabhu Sakshi Nivasah Sharanam Suhruto Prabhavah Pralayah Sthanam Nidhanam बीजमव्ययम्. Third time. गतिर्भर्ता प्रभुः साक्षी निवासः शरणं सुहृत् प्रभवः प्रलयः स्थानं निधानं बीजमव्ययम्. Again. श्रीभगवानुवाच गतिर्भर्ता प्रभुः साक्षी निवासः शरणं सुहृत् प्रभवः प्रलयः sthanam, nidhanam, bijamavyayam. What we are discussing is, Bhagavan says, in all these forms, I alone am there. This being a truth or fact, please practice it, so that from the recesses of your heart, taking everything as real and other than God, those wrong notions which are leading to wrong emotions and wrong actions, they all are eliminated. Like you have a bacteria or virus, then it slowly starts infecting the organs. Slowly the functioning ability of the organ goes away. From that, the other organs also get spoiled. So to the entire body is gone in the same way. Not seeing the God, seeing something else, giving that importance and value. I also do the same thing, you also do the same thing. Together we are all creating, like the virus together create the calamity to the body of the world. You and see, I seeing everything as other than the God, as a virus creating calamity. On the other hand, if you and I as an antibiotic do the work of taking everything as God and practice it and tell everyone also, when everyone sees the whole world as the Lord first, then only any other relativity, there's no mutual quarrels of any sort, the entire problem goes in one moment, one go. You and I can roll up our sleeves, tighten our belts for this work of spreading everything is divine, everything is divine. Then only little Vyavahara. Like you are there as students listening to Geetha from me. First, you are expression of God to me. Then you are the students or listeners of Geetha. So in Vyavahara, I talk Geetha to you, but heart in heart, I know you are God's expression. Because in you, if the God as Sat and Chit is not there, you can't be there. Like somebody is troubling me, I'll fight with him, I'll answer him. Even if required, I'll put him in the court also. All that I do is Vyavahara because he's behaving like that. But heart in heart, I know that in that form, Bhagavan alone is there. So in the heart, everything is Bhagavan. But in the Vyavahara, what is to be done, that we have to do. So Vyavahar ko, Jnana ko mix up mat karna. In the same way, saying that everything is God, don't drink the poison then. Don't allow that snake to be in your neck. Then you will die. That is Bevakuvi, that's Murkata. See, this God of Amrita is consumable God. This God of Amrita is non-consumable God. वो common sense तो होना चाहिए. Because you have to be alive. Don't stand in front of the hathi and say that hathi में भगवान है. That hathi doesn't know. It will lift you with its trunk and throw you 10 kilometers away. Then don't tell me भगवान स्वामी जी आपने कहा हर एक चीज में भगवान को देखो, मैंने हाथी में देखा बट उसने मारा. अरे हाथी के ऊपर एक माहौट है, उसमें भी भगवान है, उसने कहा हटो हटो. Why did you see भगवान in him? Understood? Vyavahara is Vyavahara. Knowledge is knowledge. Don't be in Vyavahara more than required. Otherwise, always in your knowledge of everything is divine. The worship, take name, do all the bhajan, kirtan. कितना मजा रहेगा जिंदगी बोलो, मजा आएगा. So in this way, take each of these things as Bhagwan, Bhagwan, Bhagwan only. Okay. In this shloka, what are they? Gatihi Bharta Prabhu Sakshi. Nivasa Sharanam Suhrut. Prabhavaha Pralaya Sthanam Nidanam Bijam Abhiyam. 12 things are told here. One by one, I am telling you. Now, this, when you recognize Bhagavan and the Sita meditation, you will know it. Like when I say the river is ocean, the water is, ocean is river, water, then the river is water, the pond is water, the lake is water. All of that will you know when you discover some place water, let us say in a wave. Once in a wave you discover water, as I say, the wave is water, bubble is water, ripple is water, froth is water, foam is water, lake is water, borewell is water, river is water, samudra is all you accept it. In the same way, in the cave of our heart, when we discover who exactly we are, we will know that we are is Bhagavan, that Bhagavan is also only everywhere. Like in one house, in one window, when I know the window is made up of the door, wood, everywhere the window is made up of wood only. Wooden windows, I am telling. Don't talk again as if intelligent youngster. No, Swamiji, my house windows are made out of the plastic. एग्जाम्पल को ठीक समझो, ज्यादा खिंचाई मत करना एग्जाम्पल का. क्लियर? So this is what now. First gati hi. Bhagavan is what? Gati hi means what? Ki any karma we do, the karma phala gati we reach to. In that gati, Rupa Bhagavan alone is there. No, these shlokas are of lot of consequence. If I tell each of the shloka word that way, I have to take 3 or 4 hours of class for you. Precisely this much. कि any karma done, karma phala comes to us. In that Rupa, Bhagavan alone is there. Because everything is Bhagavan, so he has to be that also. So Gatihi means whichever the loka we go, whichever the things we get, karma phala ke rupa mein, in that Bhagavan alone is there. Do the practice of this. Second one is Bharata. Bharata means Bharanat Bharata. Bharana means fill up karna. भरना मीन्स फिल अप. भरना हिंदी में आता है ना, वो भरना वाला हिंदी शब्द केम फ्रॉम भरता, संस्कृत शब्द. And husband is called as Bharata because he does the Bharana, Palana, Poshna of the wife through her the children. So Bhagavan is the Bharata, means Poshana Karta. The ultimate Poshana Karta is he, and he does it through the whole world. Sun, moon, and star, all of them are giving us Poshana. The earth, fire, water, they are all giving us Poshana. The farmers se lekar, the politicians se lekar, everyone are doing something or other for the Poshana to us. Finally, the father at home, mother at home, father earns the money, mother gets that items and cooks, and she gives us the food. So all of them are expression of God only, but basically the real Poshana Karta is Bhagavan. So Bharata is Bhagavan in that way. Devotionally, when you do, no, by his grace, you will never have the problem for Poshana. So too, you'll do good karma and good karma phala you get if you say the Gati is Bhagavan only. So Gati I explained to you, karma phala. Bharta I explained to you, the giver of the Poshanam. Third one is Prabhu. Prabhu means what? Prabhavati, the Swami, the Lord is he only, under whose guidance we have to be there as servant and listen to him. Okay, the Prabhu Swamitva. Generally, though, Swami should be our Prabhu, or whoever is a Prabhu, he is the Lord only. Like at your home, your father is a Prabhu. In his Prabhutva, you have to be there. In the office, your boss is the Prabhu. You have to follow him. In the traffic police is the Prabhu. In the entire country, the Prabhutvam, the government is there. You have to pay the taxes. You follow the do's and don'ts according to the constitution. All of that. He is the Prabhu. In that Prabhu Rupa, Bhagavan alone is there. And when you go to barber shop, the barber is the प्रभु. वो कैसे हल सर हिलाने को बोलेगा वैसे करना है. इधर उधर करोगे तो कट जाएगा तुम्हारा. When you go to a swimming teacher is a Prabhu there for you. As he says, if you don't do, अंदर जाओगे वापस नहीं आओगे. Unnecessarily I will miss one listener, one Shrota. So Prabhu is, he is the Lord. Lord is he only. Prabhu means Lord. Prakarshena bhavati and sarvam karoti to Prabhu. प्रभु जहां जहां प्रभुत्व है वो भगवान ही है. In different places, different Prabhus are there. As I told you, you can't be Prabhu everywhere. When you go to friends' house, उनके घर के जो यजमान है वो प्रभु होंगे. Is it not? So Gati ही भरता प्रभु. Fourth is Sakshi. Sakshi means what? परमात्मा जो है, whatever we are doing, good or bad, he is the witness of that all the time seeing. Nobody can escape the gaze of Bhagavan. Therefore, everything we do, good or bad, is noted. So keep on doing good only, it is noted. You know, in that every story, Bhagavad, हर जगह पे मैं क्या बताऊं आपको कितनी कहानियां. So never ever imagine the Lord doesn't know what we are doing, my dear friend. Before you do it, before you know it, God knows it, because He is the consciousness inside. You understood? Therefore, never ever imagine that nobody is there looking at me, so I can do the nonsense. That is your mind saying that nobody is looking at you. The same mind is prompting you to do the wrong thing for the temporary pleasures and putting you in the soup, in the hell, in the misery, in the problem, in the difficulties. So Sakshi Bhagwan hai, Saksha Dikshate. There are 18 Sakshi, Surya, Chandra, Panchamahabhutas. All of them are said to be Sakshi. They all report when we die to Yamraj or to the Lord. It is the fellow who has done all these things. We know it. Sir, now the detail is given to you. Punish or reward, you do accordingly. So Gati, Bharta, Prabhu, Sakshi. Fourth one is called Nivasaha. Nivasa means where we all stay. Whether it is our own body, we stay. Whether it is in our house, where do we stay? Whether we are traveling in the bus or car, जहां जहां हमको रहने का निवास स्थान होता है, all of that is Bhagavan only. So Gati, Bharta, Prabhu, Sakshi. Fifth one is Nivasaha. Sixth one is called as Sharanam. Sharanam means whenever we are in difficulties, whenever we are in problems, who is the one who can rescue us? Nobody, it's only God. And to anybody who is coming to us, अचानक, that's Bhagavan. Like heart का problem हो गया, गिर गए. Somebody came and did PCR, CPR, whatever you call it. Bhagavan he only came in that form. Ambulance came, the driver is Bhagavan. We are taken there, the nurse, all of them in the form of the God. जो हमको शरण देते हैं वो भगवान ही है. Whenever we need a shelter, Sharan means shelter. Whenever we are in a problem, when we are in a danger, who gives us protection is Sharan only. See that Ukraine, then that go some that country which has got that Bhukampa. Sharan, India gives Sharana to so many people from every part of the world. When they are kicked out of it, they come and take shelter in India. See the Sri Lankans कितने बसे हैं, बांग्लादेशी कितने हैं, अफगानिस्तानी कितने हैं, नेपाली लोग कितने हैं. We give to Sharan everyone. Good, but is Bhagwan only. Sharan देने वाला finally Bhagwan only. So sixth one is Sharanam. Seventh is Suhruto. Suhrut means that well-wisher who does good for us, what we need, without claiming anything in return. बिना कुछ थैंक यू भी मांगते हुए जो हमारे लिए हेल्प करते हैं, दैट इज सुहृत. सी द लॉर्ड इज गिविंग एवरीथिंग. You never thanked. Many of us are in Nastikas, lakhs and crores. But do you think what is Lord is minding that? He says whether you recognize me or not, accept or not, acknowledge or not, I am serving you. That's called Suhrut. Okay, Suhrutu. Then next one is Prabhavaha. Means he is the cause of the entire world's creation. Then Pralayaha, he is the one into whom the whole world goes away. Then Sthanam, in the Sthiti Kala, every one of us are again Bhagwan. In the we are all in the Bhagwan. That this Sthanam is this samashti, the totality. Earlier, which was said was at the individual level. Then Nidanam means what? He is the one who deposits or saves the things for us for our future. Then ultimately Bijam Avyayam. It's the eternal seed is he only, because of whom the world is going on, produced, going on, growing. Like the rice. From when the rice started growing, we don't know. It's Avyaya Bija in that. वो राइस का हम इतना खाते हैं, बाकी फिर बीज रोपाई. मैंगो, स्वीट मैंगो, बट उसी बीज को फिर बोते हैं तो फिर से पेड़ आया. तो कहाँ से बीज चल रहा है? अव्यय काल से चल रहा है. From when the mango tree started, we can't say. The seed is from eternal time. So avyayam bijam ayam. In this way, Bhagwan says, in these 12 forms I am there. Now do the practice. भगवान ने ज्ञानन दे दिया, विज्ञानन दे दिया, उसको प्रैक्टिस कर करके everything is God alone, nothing other than him. Into that experience we have to come. It is our challenge. So on these 2 days, most auspicious Guru Purnima day, let us take the commitment of studying Shastras deeply more and more, understand them, and try our best in doing the sadhana spiritual and also living vivahara as we have to do. Thus, from this young age only, when we start doing, age of 16, 18, as we go on growing in life, along with the age added, the knowledge is added, devotion is added, perfection is added, the unfoldment is added, the happiness is added. You become happy and successful for yourself and the world at large. For that only, we are having classes every day. Thank you, friends. This is Geetha today. The 5 minutes I'll take. The last one today. The common sense thought today is this much only. Don't listen to the mind which says you be the guru of everybody. Nonsense. Be a shishya throughout life and have the guru, living guru. Surrender to him, get guided by him, and keep on explaining to him, confessing to him whatever you are doing throughout every moment, everything, so that he can protect you, telling that ये गलत है, ये सही बात है, ऐसा करो अच्छा रहेगा. So today's common sense thought today is what? Don't live life without a guru. Guru is a must. As I told you, the Shraddha in Bhagwan, Shraddha in Shastra, Shraddha in Guru, Shraddha in the Guru Padesha, Shraddha in ourselves. Among all these, if all the 4 Shraddhas go away, Shraddha in the Guru is intact, he brings all the 5 Shraddhas. And with these, all the 4, with these 5 Shraddha, only a human being can evolve higher and higher and not fall down and down. So therefore, Guru's importance in our life is so much. Have the Guru Maharaj, surrender to him. Know that he is Bhagwan only, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Tasmai se Guru Namaha. इस श्लोक को literally तुमको जीना है, मेरे को जीना है. Today's common sense thought is Guru related. Thank you. So the last one is Mukunda, Bala Mukunda Ashtakam. So 3 we have seen. 4th one today we will see. Om Ata Shri Bala Mukunda Ashtakam. The 4th shloka is लंबालकम. अलकम मीन्स बाल, लंबा मीन्स बहुत लंबे होते थे कृष्ण के बचपन में. वी आर डूइंग बाल कृष्ण स्तुति. लंबा अलकम, लंबित हार. He wants the hara touching up to his feet. He wants as big as his father. When father was going Nanda Baba to graze the cows and all, he also wants. Therefore father's hair is big, मेरा भी बड़ा बनाओ, लंबा अलकम. एंड पापा ने माला बनाया, मेरे गले में डाला, मेरे को भी लंबा हार दे दो. He wants the Vanamala bigger one. Then Yashti, The father takes the danda to control the cows and all. He wants मुझे भी दो, छोटा दिया, नहीं नहीं मेरे को भी बड़ा देना. So bada hara, bada bal, bada ye danda. Lambalakam, lambitahara yashtim. And when he smiles, how cute are the teeth. That beauty is called Shrungara. Shrungara Leelankita Danta Panktim. Mesmerizing are the teeth of the Lord, which are seen when he smiles, which is his own Maya of deluding all of us. Smaya eva Maya, that comes in Bhagavatam. The beautiful mouth of the Lord, the beautiful teeth. That is the what? Srungara Leelankita Danta Panktim. Then Bimbadharam. The adhara, the lips are of like a bimbafala, which is so reddish. Charu Bimbadharam, Charu Vishala Netram. Charu means Sundara. Vishal means widespread. Netram, the eyes. To such beautiful looking Bala Mukundam, I meditate Manasa Smaram in the mind and ask him to bless me with bhakti and jnana and shakti to serve him, so that my life is fulfilled. May I see him everywhere, may I love and serve everyone, so that life is that way made worthy of living. Okay? Let us chant it 6 times. Om Sri Balamukunda Ashtakantargata Sri Balakrishna Shlokasya Japam Parayanam Mayam Sarve कृष्णानुग्रहेण भगवदनुभव दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से वैदिक संस्कृते गुरु परंपरायाः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम च ये भक्ता साधक अस्मिन् कार्ये निष्ठिताः तेषां सदा सर्वदा दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम च ओम लंबालकं लंबितहारयष्टिं शृंगारलीलाङ्कितदन्तपङ्क्तिं बिम्बाधरं चारुविशालनेत्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि लंबालकं लंबितहारयष्टिं शृंगारलीलाङ्कितदन्तपङ्क्तिं बिम्बाधरं चारुविशालनेत्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि लंबालकं लंबितहारयष्टिं शृंगारलीलाङ्कितदन्तपङ्क्तिं बिम्बाधरं चारुविशालनेत्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि लंबालकं लंबितहारयष्टिं शृंगारलीलाङ्कितदन्तपङ्क्तिं बिम्बाधरं चारुविशालनेत्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि लंबालकं लंबितहारयष्टिं शृंगारलीलाङ्कितदन्तपङ्क्तिं बिम्बाधरं चारुविशालनेत्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि लंबालकं लंबितहारयष्टिं शृंगारलीलाङ्कितदन्तपङ्क्तिं बिम्बाधरं चारुविशालनेत्रं बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि बालं मुकुन्दं मनसा स्मरामि. So this is Bala Mukunda Ashtakam, that is the common sense thought. In Geetha Gatirvarta Prabhusakshi Visa Nivasa Sharanam Suhruta Prabhavaha Pralaya Sthanam Nidanam Bijam Avayam. Then in our introductory thought, we spent 30-20 minutes in remembering, saluting our Bhagwan Veda Vyasa, who is Narayana's avatara. Let us keep him in our heart all the time, so that the knowledge always is ready with us to live life accordingly, so that we are an asset to ourselves and the world at large. So Vyasa Purnima, do Vyasa Puja first. I wish you all a very happy Vyasa Guru Purnima day today. Celebrate, tell to your friends also, and make a commitment, as I told you, to say Om Sri Vedaya Sadguru Namaha every day 11 times. I am sure that the required jnana at every field comes to you to make you successful. Thank you. We conclude today. Om Durjana Sajjano Moyat Sajjana Shanti Mapnoyat Shanto Muccheta Vandebhyaha Muktaschanyan Vimocheta Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya Om Shanti 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyam Shanti 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 Om Sri Gurubhyo Paravarshibhyo Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Om Tat Sat Brahmarpणमस्तु. Being Vyasa Purnima, we all owe to him everything. We are all his Shishyas only. We are studying Geetha and all of that. So let us do the Arati. Om Nadatra Suryo Bhati Na Chandra Tarakam नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो ब्रह्मनिधे वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मनोगुणात्मने सर्वलोकशरण्याय साधुरूपाय मङ्गलम् ओम श्री वेदव्यास भगवान की जय। समस्त गुरु परंपरा की जय। गुरु तत्व की जय। बोलो परम ब्रह्म भगवान की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। समस्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता परंपरा की जय। शास्त्र परंपरा की जय। सनातन धर्म की जय। वैदिक संस्कृति की जय। भारत माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता जिज्ञासु गण की जय। युव गण की जय। Thank you for your patient time given. I appreciate it and wish and pray as ever for your growth in all aspects. Yeah, I'm logging off. See you tomorrow. Thanks.